The Harry Potter hype train is up and running with the latest release of the new Fantastic Beasts trailer. And boy, am I excited or what? The Secrets of Dumbledore sure looks like it's gonna drop some huge truth bombs on us, like J.K. Rowling's recent tweets. And it's already got Potterheads all over the world excited for its release. As is the case with pretty much any movie nowadays, there were quite a few Easter eggs that might have skipped your eyes. There's no invisibility cloak that can't escape me. So I've decided to run through the top 10 clues in the Secrets of Dumbledore trailer, just to make your life that little bit easier. I guess you could call me your guardian wizard, eh? Okay, let's check them out. Number 10, where's Tina? Tina Goldstein is a very important character. I mean, she's easily one of the high points in the Fantastic Beasts film series, even despite her lesser role in The Crimes of Grindelwald. So, when we didn't find her in the trailer, my spidey senses started to tingle. Wait, wrong franchise there. Yeah, I know things were a bit awkward between her and Newt, you know, because of that, situation, but come on. She's definitely gonna be in the movie. IMDb doesn't lie. But hey, considering that Queenie is with Grindelwald now, Tina might have chased after him to get her sister back. And this might have gotten her into some wizarding hogwash. Also, do you remember that memory extraction spell they used on her when she was brought to the death cell? Yeah, don't be too surprised if we see her going rogue in this one. Remember, you heard it here first. Number 9. Who is this new character? Okay, so we got to see 2 new characters that look like they're gonna be really important. I mean, it's the first freaking trailer. They've got to mean something, right? Especially if they're given screen time over Tina. The one I'm talking about is apparently a female school teacher, and while we have no idea who she actually is, she's been shown together with the main group in quite a few shots. Considering that she's going to be a big deal in the threequel, I started digging up on my own wizarding bank of memories to figure out her identity. But she doesn't even seem to be the younger version of anyone we know from the movies. All I know is that she looks like a total badass. So I'm pretty excited to see what kind of roles she's got to play in the world of wizards. Looks like everyone's learning about the art of suspense after the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield situation. Number 8. Who is Letta's brother? The second of the 2 new characters does have more background info, but it looks like the studios are trying their best to keep him a secret. This dude is Yusuf Kama. He's Letta's secret brother. Considering that Grindelwald destroyed Letta in the previous film, I'm pretty sure this guy is out to get some cold-blooded revenge for his sister. Now, this might seem like a very basic narrative, but here's the thing. His name isn't listed under the main actors in the IMDb page for the movie. That's gotta be intentional. You can't just leave out a cast member like that. I can already smell a bunch of conspiracy potions cooking up at the Harry Potter fan pages. Whether this was an innocent mistake by a multi-billion-dollar studio franchise or not is still up for debate, but I think we should keep our eyes open for Yusuf because this is totally sus behavior. Number 7. Kowalski gets his wand. Okay, before you get your hopes up, let me run you through some stuff. The movie is focusing on Grindelwald's desire to destroy all the muggles of the world. Now, we know that Jacob Kowalski is a muggle, but yet we see Newt bestow a wand upon him.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm sure all you Harry Potter nerds know very well that the wand chooses its wizard, but that logic does not apply to people like Jacob. So from whatever I've been able to deduce, this wand is fake. Yep, they're playing us, guys. There's no way Dumbledore's gonna start handing out magic wands to humans like James Bond hands out one-liners to his dates.
You don't need the gun, Commander.
That depends on your definition of safe sex.
My guess is that Newt is handing Jacob the fake wand so that he can be safe from the watch of Grindelwald and his followers. I could be wrong, the only thing is, I'm not. Number 6. Will we see something spicy between Dumbledore and Grindelwald? J.K. Rowling does have her fair share of political issues to deal with, but she did make one thing super clear. Dumbledore was totally in love with Grindelwald. Now, I'm all for LGBTQ communities and their representation in cinema, so it'll be interesting to see what happens between the opposing leads in this movie. The trailer doesn't really show anything explicit between them, but it does promise us a confrontation. What remains to be seen is if their meeting is just going to be about saving the muggles, or if we're going to see some sparks fly between the intense lovers. One thing's for sure, if they do decide to show this relationship properly, we're gonna understand these two a lot better, especially Dumbledore because, well, he's almost like a pseudo-granddad to a lot of us. We first heard about the Room of Requirement from sweet little Dobby, but it wasn't really explored until the Deathly Hallows film, when those goddamn Death Eaters attacked Hogwarts. The basic premise is that this room only appears when you really require it. Whatever that means, thus justifying its name. So essentially, this is a last-moment bailout to save you when you're in deep shit. And guess what? Dumbledore is standing right in front of that floating vessel. If that wasn't enough, we also hear Jake asking about what it is, only to be answered by Newt saying, "The room we require."
What is this place?
The room we require.
Yep, we're in for a serious showdown, and I can't wait to see what lies in store for us in the Harry Potter cinematic universe. Number 4. Is this the origin of the Phoenix Forks? When you hear the words Fantastic Beasts, a lot of people usually think about phoenixes. And why not? They're totally awesome. Their tears have healing properties, they can fight basilisks, and most importantly, their feathers are serious power-ups for wizards. We all saw it firsthand too with Harry's and Voldemort's wands as well. We were introduced to the powers of these magnificent beings when Dumbledore's Phoenix, Fawkes, helped out Harry in his fight against Tom Riddle in the Chamber of Secrets. We couldn't quite get enough of them after that, but with this new trailer, we can see one flying over Credence's head. This kicks off a couple of very important questions. First of all, why the hell is Credence looking for a phoenix? And secondly, could this be the origin of our very own beloved Fawkes? We already know that they can constantly be reborn again and again, so the timeline's not a problem. It'll be super cool to see Dumbledore and Fawkes teaming up to do some serious damage. Number 3, Grindelwald can alter memories. When we finally do get to see Grindelwald, he's already up to no good, as he extracts a memory from an unsuspecting muggle. The process does not look fun at all, and I can only imagine what the evil wizard plans to do with these memories. As I mentioned earlier, the memory extraction spell is pretty common, and this scene actually adds on to my theory that Grindelwald might have used the spell on Tina as well. We all know that by carefully removing certain memories, the victim's entire reality can be altered. He could use this to turn Tina against Newt and the others as he continues with his war against the Muggles. Is there something else he can do with these thoughts? I'm not quite sure yet, but it's definitely not going to be for science, I can tell you that. Also, as much as I enjoy Donnie Depp, Matt Mikkelsen really does look like an authentic and villainous wizard. I guess that's what a healthy diet of human flesh does to you. Number 2, we meet Aberforth Dumbledore, the bartender. Who would have thought that the brother of one of the most powerful wizards to have ever lived used to work night shifts pouring drinks for unknown strangers? He's just like me during my college days. Now, we've already seen this character before in the Harry Potter movies, most recently in the Deathly Hallows film, but it looks like he's got a much bigger role to play in the Fantastic Beasts series. He's only shown in the trailer for a few seconds when Newt and Theseus run into him, but don't let that fool you. He's definitely going to have a huge role to play. Of course, I don't think we're going to get a very happy family reunion between him and Albus, considering what happened to Ariana during their encounter with Grindelwald. Also, let's not forget that Credence is actually Aurelius Dumbledore too. I guess this movie really is going to cash in on its name. Number 1, we're back in Hogsmeade. Oh boy, I know the power of nostalgia can have a serious impact, but this sent literal chills down my spine. Every Potterhead on the planet knows about the village of Hogsmeade. We first saw it in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, when Harry uses the Marauder's map to sneak inside the locality without his guardian's permission. This is definitely not a kid's theme park, because if you guys remember correctly, this is where the rebellion of the goblins took place. Those super tall chimneys really bring back some memories. But before I get carried away with my enthusiasm, I should tell you that its inclusion actually means that Newt's mission is a very dangerous one. He and Theseus have decided to visit Hogsmeade before Hogwarts, and that means there's something fishy going on. The only question is, what? And there you go guys, those were the top 10 clues hidden inside the new Fantastic Beasts trailer. What do you think about them? Did you spot anything I didn't? Let me know in the comments section and let's discuss them. I'm also available to talk on my socials, so hit me up whenever you feel like. Of course, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you want to keep up with the Wizarding World and many other franchises on my channel. The Patreon link is also in the description, so check that out to get exclusive access. Alright guys, and Muggles, I'll see you later.